Greetings everyone, this is Reiki Flyer, aka Weston Williams, aka Firestone Lightchild, bringing you a message today about bifurcation of worlds and the option to choose what you will polarize in. This will be happening from 12:12 into 12:21. At this point in your reality, the intelligent frequencies that surround you, of which you are part, we speak of the externalized self, the higher guidance structure, if you will, draws you to a point where you are presented with choice and are directed towards making a choice. This is a choice of polarization of self, which includes the aspect that is you, the organic human self, but also the externalized aspect, your outer reality of existence that you experience. Each of you made a choice before your incarnation. From one perspective, you were already polarized within your vibrational expression as either positive, negative, or neutral. But from another perspective, you incarnated so you could make that choice in real time from the physical aspect. The consciousness that perceives itself as separate from the source unity point. Regardless if your spiritual awareness, light quotient, or higher activated levels, the choice is the same. Do you polarize as positive, negative, or neutral? And do you wish to experience your self-polarization within a matching polarized reality experience and opposing reality experience, or a mixed reality experience? It is literally your choice, and every incarnated vessel makes this choice at the soul level and at the physically incarnated level. Many are aware of these choices and what they mean, and indeed the pathway of you is easier. It is you who walked the most challenging path. For those who have no awareness of the calling to make this choice and what it entails, the journey will be much more challenging, despite the fact that they've had an easier ride of it. We refer you to the phrase, ignorance is bliss, and its meaning, so you may comprehend what we mean when we say the unaware has an easier ride of it. How the directions of these three worlds manifest as signposts or guiding streams in front of you, around you, and within you will be different and unique to each and every one of you. This here is a representation of what we could call the three-world split. Bearing in mind that these worlds are superimposed upon one another, negative, neutral, and positive. Or we can express these worlds as Armageddon, paradise, and a mixed reality world, which would be both Armageddon and paradise, and neither Armageddon or paradise, for which this is the neutral pathway. The two-world split is much easier to comprehend and process, and it is the bifurcation of worlds and the bilocational consciousness that is a product of it, and that creates it. And that's where you currently are as fifth-dimensionally aware starseeds. Therefore, we shall leave the three-world split and the neutral pathway model for another transmission. Although, understanding the mixed reality is of import, as before you make your choice of polarization experience, it is a mixed reality that you will experience. This, however, is not a result of the neutral expression, but of the pre-choice fabric as a collective consciousness. We could refer to this as the third-dimensional reality world. All third-dimensional reality world are choice fabric expressions, and only when the planet reaches completion does the fabric transform from pre-choice into the moment of choice and the manifestation of that choice. The three-world split model can be utilized here again as pre or ante, as in before, present, now, and post, as in after. This horizontal expression of the three-world split is useful for catalyzing the higher crystalline pathways for comprehension of your realities in geometric sense. Each aspect compartmentalized as one section of reality before moving into the merge. For every structure in creation, thought and consciousness is ultimately the triquetra, trine, or trinity, and your reality expresses itself as such. The three-world split is indeed the true model here, and what you experience is a trifurcation or trilocational consciousness. However, the bifurcation and bilocational must be comprehended and processed in order for you to utilize full flower of life into the Trinity fields. Therefore, we present to you now the seeds for catalyzation of the bifurcation and the bilocational. This presentation is the two-world split. This is the choice between positive and negative polarization, and the resulting reality world you create and experience. We must present to you this point that is of the utmost importance, and that is that you create and experience individually and collectively. We repeat, you create and experience individually and collectively. This is most challenging for many of you to comprehend. The reason you experience an individual and a collective reality is due to the fact that at the third dimensional level, you are an individual amongst many, moving into unity. At the multi-dimensional level, you are many and unified, moving into individualization. It is therefore imperative that you comprehend the individual and the collective aspects, so you may make full use of the abilities you have from both aspects of the self. It appears in your current reality that you are simply a bystander to an outside force that you have no control over. The reason for this is because of what we may call the quickening and the fast-paced moving along of information and activations that occur as the deluge into your consciousness. If we go back to the horizontal three-world split model, you have pre, ante, before, present, now, and post, after. Speaking specifically to a reality that you create that offers you choice. The pre, ante, before stage is the time in the beginning of your known history, so what you know as Atlantis and Lemuria, until your 21st of December Solstice 2012. From that point, you enter into the present, the now, which is the time period where you make your choice. Prior to the 21st of December, the Solstice 2012, this was the point before you made your choice. From that point, you enter into the time period where you make your choice. However, this remains as a non-corporeal, non-temporal reality in many ways, as you navigate the seesaw swing of physical polarization. You are becoming multidimensional regardless of which polarization choice that you make. So your 21st of December 2012 gives you the reality fabric and energetics needed for integration and activations of your multidimensional of multidimensionality. The glimpse of the presentation of choice is subjective at this point as you work fully upon yourself and your place in the world and your experience of reality. This phase, set to last for 7 years into the 21st of December 2019, gives you the baseline of foundation for multidimensionality. When a critical mass level developed enough to step into the next phase of this choice experience, which is the reality expression structure. 1 year from the 21st of December 2019 into the December 21st, 2020 is the time when you begin to experience the bifurcation of reality expressed as a direct mirror of your collective bilocational consciousness. The two worlds split, if you will. Leading up to the December 21st of 2020, you have a 12-day window of awareness of the bifurcation where the clarity of the split becomes known to you, if you are existing multidimensionally. For those of you who have not fully integrated the multidimensional aspects, this can be a very confusing time as you jump from dimension to dimension within your consciousness. This is the time where you may feel as if you are losing your focus, your control, going a little bit crazy. Do not allow this experience to make you feel as if you have failed, for you have not. You have not failed. It is most normal to feel this way, given the extreme levels of expansion that are taking place within your body, mind, and entire being at this time. Be gentle with yourself and be your own best friend, as it were. For those who have not begun awareness of the multidimensionality within them, little integration will have taken place. For these individuals, confusion is the predominant feeling, for they are in a state of limbo, walking into a world they have no preparation for. Yet there are many guides, teachers, healers, leaders, and wayshowers that will be there to assist these individuals. However, at the same time, they shall be free to make their own choices, even if they are not aware of the consequences of the choices that they are making. We repeat, they shall be free to make their own choices, even if they are not aware of the consequences of the choices that they are making. For those who have integrated multidimensionality well, the vision path before you holds clarity, and know that is you who leads the way for the others. Within the 12th of December into 21st of December 2020, you enter a choice point, node point, star gate placement. This is where you, as aware and awakened, multidimensional, organic humans of mastery, make your choice known. You will indeed have already polarized by the time you step into this node point stargate. Yet you add strength to the collective, critical mass leadership of planetary wayshowers as you claim your polarization and make your choice within the physical reality and from the physical perspective. Many of you, wayshowers, masters, and leaders that you are, may not yet realize that you have polarized. You may still be feeling confused, yet your confusion is but a light gossamer veil over your clarity. It is not real, if you will. It is an illusion. Your knowing is strong within the solar plexus, gut feeling of truth and real memory. This is where you will find your clarity, deep within the belly, and for the incarnated females within the womb. The knowing is unshakable, and it is only the ego mind that feels itself to be in confusion. Making your choice and stating your polarization at any time between your 2012 and your 2020 time period is as simple as saying, I am polarized. This is my choice. If you're choosing positive polarization and the service to others path, ascension, paradise, new earth, timeline, then stating it so, spoken out loud, silently within, in dream space, poetry, painting, or other creation, is all you need to do. Writing your statement, declaration, contract, or oath out is most advised. For you, multi-dimensional being that you are the magical scribe. So do say, I state your given name or spiritual magical name. Do claim and choose my polarization with my own free will. I polarize positive. I walk the service to others path. I choose paradise, ascension, and new earth. This is my choice, my decree, and my contract, and I make it so. So mote it be. It is done. I am, as above, so below. For the magical workers amongst you, you can change the wording to that which is in harmony with you, the belly, the womb, the gut, and the mind, sight, and your own magical workings. For you are multidimensional, upgraded in energy systems, chakra alignment, light body Merkaba. The power of creation is yours, and the incantation of your declaration oath rings out clear as a bell, creating a line of intention across your galaxy, your universe, celestial skies, and cosmos. This collective working amongst the wayshowers creates the flash of light, the solar plasmic beam from your soul. Event horizon scheduled for the 21st of December 2020. Your decree of polarization affects the physical reality around you. And that is the transformation from present, now, into post, after. This is the event horizon dimensional edge from 3rd density to 4th density, or the rainbow bridge in physical manifestation from the 3rd dimension to the 5th dimension, and thus begins new earth. You who make the declaration of your polarization and choice, however you may do this, regardless if you are hearing our words, for this is a global and collective movement, and shall take place in a myriad of ways. You are the ones who shall see, create, comprehend, and experience new earth from this point. You shall experience the bifurcated reality you made the choice to experience. You make the choice for the collective, and you watch and wait as they follow in your footsteps. Yet, watching and waiting for your fellow brethren to catch up, if you will, does not mean you are held back as you sit on your laurels. For remember, you are multidimensional, and yet, therefore, bilocational, indeed trilocational, and multi-locational. You exist in multiple time zones simultaneously. You can move forward into New Earth and still guide your brethren. It is your choice. If you watch your brethren make a different choice, and whilst you do, all you can do is guide them and heal them should they choose to follow you after walking the other path. You cannot force them. The only soul in physical form that you can truly guide, lead, and act for is yourself. Taking right action for yourself is you as a multidimensional being walking in alignment with the polarized reality you have chosen. The reality for you after the 21st of December 2020 will be the result of your choice. The bifurcation will have been made, and you will have turned a corner, if you will. Gently guide with love, but with sovereignty, and others will follow you. For each of them in their hearts made the same choice you did long before their incarnation. It is only the very rare few that made the choice for the opposing polarization. Through unity and not division, you will see the clarity of these bifurcational paths, worlds and choices. Yet taking the polarity stance is the key to the full experience of the reality world you have chosen, that which you call paradise or New Earth. This is your ascension, 21st of December 2020. And it is your choice to polarize into the reality where the ascended do exist and thrive. The 1212 into 2112-2020 is the choice point, node point, star gate placement that moves you from now, present, into post, after, which thus becomes your now present. You have stepped up from individual reality creation into collective reality creation, and your bilocational abilities will allow you to feel both separately and individually, yet also move you into a simultaneously merge. Your expansion of multiple perspectives held in cohesion now gives you the magical powers, if you will, to choose everything about the reality that you're experiencing. It is the working multidimensionally, not bypassing, neither weighed down by the intensities, dramas, and confusion of the physical world, but both, an integrated sovereign soul standing as the one who embodies the fifth dimensional light body, Merkaba, which is the organic human template. Now, the future is yours. Much love. This is a message from the White Wing Collective Consciousness of 9, Magenta, Pixie, and the Palladians. Visit my site on Facebook, Soul Energizers. This is Reiki Flyer. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below or message me direct. Much love. 5 more days, guys. 5 more days.